All right, pioneers, the moment we've all been waiting for, Pifest 2025 just wrapped up, and let me tell you, it was historic. This wasn't just another event. This was proof that Pi Network is not just an idea, but a real, working currency, transforming local businesses worldwide. We're talking about thousands of merchants accepting Pi, real-world transactions happening daily, and a growing ecosystem that's unstoppable. This is the beginning of something huge. Did you participate in Pifest? If yes, what did you buy or sell? Drop your answers in the comments below. If you've missed any recent Pi Network updates, check out my previous videos. Links are in the description. Also, let's do this as a community. Drop Pi Network to the moon and your country name in the comments. Let's see how global our movement really is. And of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us bring more exciting updates about Pi Network. Also, join my Telegram and Facebook pages for more discussions and Pi-related content. Quick reminder, this video is for entertainment purposes only, and is not financial advice. Always do your research before making any investment decisions. Now, let's get started. So, what made Pifest 2025 such a massive success? This wasn't just another community-driven event, it was a statement. A declaration that Pi Network is no longer just an idea, a test phase, or something for the future. Pi is happening right now in real time, in real places, with real people spending and accepting Pi just like any other currency, and the most exciting part, it's only just getting started. For those who might not fully grasp the magnitude of this, let me put it into perspective. This was the first ever open network Pifest, meaning businesses could fully engage in transactions outside of the previously enclosed system. Pifest was no longer just a closed experiment, it was a true test of real-world usability. And the results? Mind-blowing. Over 125,000 merchants officially registered to participate in Pifest 2025. Out of those, 58,000 were active sellers, meaning they conducted real transactions using Pi. The map of Pi, which allows pioneers to find businesses accepting Pi, recorded a staggering 1.8 million users during the event. That's almost 2 million people actively searching for places to spend their Pi. If that doesn't show real adoption, I don't know what does. Trust is key when dealing with a new economy. People need assurance that they're not getting scammed and confidence in where they're spending their Pi. That's why the community-driven review system played such a huge role in Pifest 2025. Over 45,000 reviews were submitted by pioneers, helping others determine which businesses were trustworthy. A self-sustaining, community-verified economy. This wasn't just about one industry or service. Pi was accepted across a massive variety of businesses. Cafes and restaurants let people buy coffee, snacks, and full meals using Pi. Clothing stores, both small and large, accepted Pi for trendy outfits, shoes, and accessories. Mechanics and car service businesses offered repairs and maintenance for Pi payments. Freelancers and service providers, including graphic designers, writers, programmers, and consultants, accepted Pi for their work. The sheer variety of transactions that took place proves that Pi is universal. Pifest wasn't just about spending Pi, it was about showcasing the power of the entire Pi ecosystem. First, there's discovery, the ability to find businesses that accept Pi. Thanks to the map of Pi, pioneers could easily locate participating businesses. Second, there's payment, the ease of actually using Pi in transactions. The Pi wallet allowed seamless transactions over the Pi Mainnet blockchain with no delays, just instant, simple transactions. Third, there's community engagement, because Pi is nothing without its community. The Fireside Forum allowed pioneers to discuss their experiences, share tips, and build a stronger network of Pi users. Pifest 2025 was a game-changer, marking a shift from anticipation to real-world impact. Before the event, many people saw Pi as a futuristic project, something that was always on the way but not yet tangible. However, Pifest shattered that perception. Businesses accepted Pi for goods and services, transactions flowed seamlessly, and the community saw firsthand how Pi could function as a legitimate currency. The event was not just a celebration, it was proof that Pi Network had transitioned from theory to practice. This shift in perception was crucial for the growth and credibility of the Pi Network. As businesses and individuals began successfully trading with Pi, it created a ripple effect, fostering trust and inspiring more participants to get involved. The real-world use of Pi, from transactions to business integrations, solidified its value as a viable currency, moving beyond speculative potential to actual utility. The transition from being just an idea to a functioning economic system opened the door for greater adoption and enthusiasm from both users and businesses alike. For the Pi network, this was a defining moment. Pi was no longer just a white paper concept or a dream for the future. It had evolved into a fully operational digital currency that was being embraced by users across the globe. This not only strengthened the community's belief in the network, but also attracted new users who were eager to be a part of something that was now tangible and actively shaping the future of digital finance. The shift signaled the beginning of Pi's long-term growth and cemented its place as a legitimate player in the cryptocurrency space. This momentum is expected to fuel even greater adoption, with more merchants, developers, and users embracing Pi as a real usable currency. Pifest. 2025 wasn't just an event, it was a defining moment cementing Pi's place in the financial landscape. We've officially moved from the enclosed network phase, where transactions were limited to a closed ecosystem, to the open network, where Pi is now being used actively on a global scale. This transition is a monumental shift, marking a significant milestone for the Pi network. In the enclosed network, Pi was mostly a concept, something users were optimistic about but couldn't fully utilize outside the system. However, with the open network now in place, Pi is no longer confined to its original boundaries. It's a currency that's out in the world, interacting with global economies and providing real value to its users. This shift means that Pi is no longer just a promise, it's a reality. The open network allows for a wider range of transactions, from peer-to-peer exchanges to business integrations. Pi is now part of the global financial conversation, showing that it's capable of fulfilling its potential as a decentralized digital currency. For the Pi community, this marks the beginning of an exciting new chapter where Pi isn't just a theoretical idea, it's something people are actively using, and its utility is expanding with each passing day. Now, let's address the big question. What's next? If you think Pifest was big, just wait until you see what's coming next. With the foundation laid, things will only expand from here. More businesses will start accepting Pi. More pioneers will use Pi for daily transactions. The ecosystem will grow, new features will be introduced, and mass adoption will become inevitable. The wheels are in motion. The ecosystem is growing. Businesses are adopting it. Pioneers are transacting with it. The revolution has begun. Are you ready to be part of it? Pifest 2025 was a game changer. It showed the world that Pi isn't just theoretical, it's a working, growing, and thriving economy. With 125,000 plus merchants, over 1.8 million pioneers using the map of Pi, and thousands of successful transactions, Pi adoption is only going to accelerate. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this massive leap forward? Do you see Pi becoming the future of digital transactions? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can keep bringing you the latest updates on Pi Network. Your support keeps this channel going. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.